Okay, what up ladies and gents, it's your favorite Asian robot right here, hopefully your favorite official content creator for the first Descendant. Anyway, what I'm doing today is I'll be doing some ultimate weapon testing. That is after we go and kill the Defiler, because it's quite important that I do that. I've been working on the Smithereens, as you know, the other day, and today I kind of want to finish up the work on it. That being said, I am not 100% sure if what I have is the ideal, but we will see because, well, you know me. I like to have perfection. Well, I try to have perfection, but we will see. I'm always open-minded. First and foremost, though, gotta get all this done. Another catalyst in the oven straight away. Not gonna waste time with that. Get ready to build another core binder soon. Okay. Let's get all the quick admin out of the way. There you are. That's maximized. No need to think further. Okay, let me quickly tweet and share, like I always do, and we're good to go. Right. Let's begin the day with some Defiler runs. Also, I want to recheck this, because I think I can afford to drop that, actually. I'm going to try again. Give me a moment. Hello, Arcane. Readjustment. You. Everything here is fine. Which I'm okay with. I need to do some calculations. Now. Where are you? Before I go and do my stuff. Okay. So, bonus firearm attack 3,400. 14,562. Okay. Okay, and if I were to take, say, 3, 4, 6, 8. I do need the bonus versus Colossus then, which makes fair enough sense. Okay.
If you're gonna go out looking like that, you might as well write your last will and testament before you leave.
Okay. How much is the multiplier on this weapon? Alright, Des. This thing only has a base of 1.1 times. So that means this is irrelevant. We are going to get an increase, but although it's 100%, there's no need to have an extra here. We're not exactly getting a big multiplier.
Weapons, you come and talk to me.
Oh, Azur, you cannot get plus flaw 3. It's because you're not following my builds. Did you watch my Void Erosion guide? If you didn't, then I suggest you watch my Void Erosion guide. It doesn't let you advance. You need to finish it faster than 10 minutes. Did you watch the Void Erosion guide? If you didn't watch the Void Erosion guide, that's your problem. You need to follow the guides that I put out. If you fail to follow the guides, you will not have a good time. I need Colossus. At least 280 or more. Here, I'll try Colossus here. Colossus, okay. 280. And then we do it again here. Come on, Colossus. No. I do not use Valby. And why are you using Valby in the first place? Like I said, did you follow the guide? If you did not follow the guide on Void Erosion, please check my guide. It explains what you need to do. Because I did it on the first day and I got all the way to rank 20. So it means that you're doing something wrong. $260. I guess I can accept that. This will work. Now here, I'm gonna actually remove accuracy. Give me sprint speed. Just so I can get to the target faster. Recoil, I'll keep it as it is. But I want the sprint speed. Oh, they really don't want me to have anything other than accuracy. Come on, sprint speed, come out. You're not supposed to use Ines. Check my Void Erosion Purge guide, Mr. Aoi. You can use Ines if you want, but I've already said, check my Void Erosion Purge guide. I did it without an S. So the question is, why aren't you following it? If you're not following it, then that is literally your issue, my friend. You should be following it. I haven't tested yet. I'm just getting my stats right and checking a few things, because I did check out a couple of other things, but it wasn't sufficient. So now I'm worsening things. I'm worsening things by being even more badass and making even better decisions. I do need to level it up one more time, but I'll do that later. That's easy enough. First and foremost, I'll always start my gaming session with some Defiler runs, so I'm gonna do that. Of course. I do not test anything until it's completely maxed. After all, testing must be done properly. If you don't do testing properly, you don't play the game properly, you will end up with bad results, and I never give you guys bad results. So if you guys want to see the Smithereens test, stay tuned. It'll be only in the later half of stream. In the meantime, don't forget to like and share the stream. The more you guys like and share, the better. And Mr. Aoi, I hope you go and study my guide on the Void Erosion Purge, because again, if you cannot get past rank 3, you're not following the builds, you haven't followed the guides, you haven't created any of the stuff that I've already created. You don't need an S. I do use an S for the highest level, but that's just the highest level. You do not need an S, nor should you need an S, because I've already done the guide without the need for an S. Okay? So you need to follow these to the letter. If you do not follow it to the letter, then you are wasting time and you are wasting your own time. If you cannot get past stuff, follow the guides. If you do not follow the guides exactly, I can't help you, okay? The one thing people always ask me is, why can't I do this or that? But they never follow the guides. Follow the guides to the letter. If you cannot follow the guide yet, work until you can, because that's your first and biggest priority. Well, all of that was mentioned in the guide, Mr. Aoi. Exactly why I say, follow the guides. Check the patch notes. I don't say these things for fun, my friend. I'm telling you these things because, number one, whenever patch notes come out, we read them, we check, we test, then we give you the patch notes video. After that, what do? We produce the guide for it. The guide will simplify everything and also teach you the full substance. You can watch a 2-3 minute guide if you want to. It will not help you. Or you can watch a detailed guide, study everything in there, and you'll never lose. Choice is yours. But I hope you've learned a valuable lesson. This is why it's important. Always watch the guide, hear everything, don't skip through the guide, don't do any of that nonsense. Listen to everything that's being said. Follow the steps, follow the builds, follow the information. Do not skip anything. If the guide tells you you need to watch another video, go watch another video. Learn more. Because I'm pretty sure I produce guidance for everybody to follow everything to the letter. You will never lose if you follow what I say. You only lose if you don't do what I say. Hello, Metal Journey. How's it going? Which shotgun is the best, or does each one have a different purpose? I have not cored both of them. Rather, I tend to view every weapon in isolation anyway. I don't really think about, is this weapon better than the other weapon? Because at times it is worthless to worry about which one is best. Eventually you're going to work on all weapons. The only question you need to ask me is, number one, is the weapon viable or is it not viable? There's only two things. Viable, not viable. I don't care whether a weapon is best. That is a waste of time to think about. Because eventually you want to work on everything. And you also don't know with buffs, nerfs, things like that. Although there have never been any nerfs, but mostly with buffs, you never know when a weapon might actually become the best. You know what I mean? So work on everything. That's what I would do. So for me, I don't worry about, is the weapon the best? I just say, can this be viable? Now, whether or not it is viable, we're going to test today. So that's what I'm going to figure out later on. Because first, we need to start every session with Defiler runs. If you're not doing Defiler runs daily, you're going to suffer. Follow the build, Flashay. My build is fully released to everybody. All you have to do is follow it. Ines doesn't use much MP, FYI. Her first skill is actually very cheap when you have Time of the Hunting Hounds. Hammer and Anvil has not been tested yet, no. But nobody's really using it because Smithereens and Executor have 100% crit rate. I don't believe Hammer and Anvil has that. So please be aware of that. Because Smithereens and Executor can both reach 100% crit rate, or rather guarantee crits, well, there's no need to use the Hammer and Anvil until it can do the same thing. So right now, Hammer and Anvil is just an extra for me.
Give up. Eliminating.
Hello, Death.
Don't you dare run away.
But anyway, all the build guides and all the technical guides have already been produced for the Defiler, so anything you see me doing is all explained in the guide. Follow the guide, that's all. If you follow the guide, you won't lose. Don't follow the guide, and well, there's not much I can do for you at that point. Hey, Sir Tommy. There's still plenty of time in Season 2. Check the Battle Pass to see how long until it ends. In the meantime, don't forget to like the streams, guys. If you haven't hit the like button yet, always hit the like button. Hello, Swag. What up?
Don't you dare run away. You can't escape. Keep trying. There's no getting away. This is going to sting you.
Okay, this is gonna be one of the unfortunate ones.
Damn it.
No worries, happy to help. I just do what I'm supposed to do, which is produce guidance for people. That's all. She is. But you have to walk first before you can run. So before you get up to Inessa's level, make sure you have your bunny done. Make sure you've got your Freyna done. Make sure you followed all the other build guides. And don't forget to like the stream, guys. Come on. I'm sure we can do better than the amount of likes we have right now. The more likes we get, the easier it is for people to discover the stream. And the more that people discover the stream, the better it is for you guys. Why? It means that the community skill level improves. Let more people discover the stream so that more people can come in, learn stuff. If the community is smarter, then you guys do better too. That's why I always get the word out. The more the people learn, the better. Otherwise, you end up with folks that don't know shit. And then when you try and do tougher content, they let you down. So, like, fam. Like.
Don't you dare run away. You can't escape. Damn it. This is going to sting.
There we go. Even in death, he dies. There we go. Sorry, Doggerino, I'm faster than you are. Okay, again. Always start your day with some lovely runs.
Give up. Don't you dare run away. There's There's no getting away. Keep trying.
Oh. This time around, he really went frenzy fast. Okay. Unfortunate, but that's life for you. No! So close. Alright, come here. He's gonna use his Dora the Explorer attack.
Tracking.
I hate it when he does that, but that's how it goes. Okay, Dagobot going that way. Meet in the middle, and off we go again. Speaking of which, I can't remember whether or not I spent the extra. I can't remember if I finished spending the vouchers. I better go and check. I don't want to sit around with extra green vouchers. Okay, good. I spent the extra yesterday. So a couple dozen runs today, and off I go.
Boom.
Why would another dog suck?
This is going to sting.
The devs are giving people what they want and what they ask for.
You can't escape. Keep trying.
It was the people who literally asked for another doggo. So, why can't my doggo just jump? That's weird. Then go and ask the devs for that. Hello, Leon.
Don't you dare run away. There's no getting away.
I think it's faster without jumping. Okay. Shave off about a second without it. Maybe less action, more casting time. Noted. By the way, I see more new people wandering into the stream. If you haven't already, please like the stream. Liking and sharing is one of the greatest ways you can help your creator for free. Alright, won't cost you anything. And it'll be a big help. Also, if you haven't already, hit that link that's in chat. Alright, Nightbot will put it up. Register me as your creator. The more people that register me as your creator, the better. I'm counting on you guys. Hello, Dark Gamer. Each person that registers me will be a big, big help.
Eliminating. Give up. This is going to sting.
The more support that I have, the more I can do for you, fam.
You can't escape.
Well, why would you try to bring your friend through the fight? What you do, Mr. David, is you tell your friend, go solo it, follow Real Asian Robot's guide. Because there is no way to do this with a friend or try to bring a friend through this unless your friend is as skilled as you are. So does your friend even have a proper build? And the other Ines, do they have a proper build? Because it sounds to me like you guys are trying to follow guidance from a creator that's doing this in a coordinated team. How are you guys gonna do what a creator does in a coordinated team when you're not like these creators that have been fighting with these people? Like like most of them, they've known them for like months, weeks, years. So what are y'all doing? Don't ever try and do those kinds of group builds unless you're very sure that your friend is as skillful as you are. Because if they don't have the same firepower, you're gonna fail. Remember that this guy multiplies in terms of HP and damage for every single person that's in there. You're very sure you want to walk in there in a team? Just because some creator has done it in 17 seconds, it's not gonna happen. Well, if she can't beat him solo, that means she doesn't have the build and she doesn't have the technique. So what you do, David, is you tell her, come to stream and study. Having a build doesn't mean shit. Like, I'm going to just say it straight. Having a build doesn't mean shit if you can't use the build. You need to know the technique for using the build. The technique is important. The practice, the reiteration. And no, I'm not solo because my team sucks. I'm solo because this is the most efficient way for me.
Don't you dare run away.
I could do this with Arcane, but we would genuinely need another Ines, and quite frankly, none of y'all play Ines on the same level. Rena. So don't you dare try and make a judgment saying the team sucks. Granted, I do have more practice in Marvel Rivals though. So in that one, fair enough. I mean, I am the greatest support in history. But anyway, the point is, you must practice. A build alone cannot make you great. That's the problem. Anybody can copy a build, anyone can follow it. But do you have the right technique? Have you practiced? If she cannot do it solo, then the biggest problem is that, you know, if you couldn't even get him down, it means you're not dealing enough damage within the prescribed period. It may seem like you're doing a lot of damage, but you're actually not. Because the amount of damage you do increases his frenzy meter. However, take note that you have to exceed threshold in order to actually knock him down. That's the crucial key. So it means their technique is wrong. They haven't practiced. You say she cannot do it solo. She needs to do it solo. So why isn't she here studying the streams? That's the question I gotta ask. I'm not trying to be mean, but genuinely, if anybody says to me, I don't have the time, then I say, then you don't deserve to win. Because you have to make the time. You have to make the time to come and study the technique. Look exactly what I'm doing. I literally just repeat this every single time. Without doubt, failure, question. And there's no difference, no variation, no change. It's the same thing every single time. I'll tell you, David, you can do that, but what she should be doing is she should be right here studying. If she doesn't want to study, then sorry, can't help her there. And like I've said, there's a lot of people that have told me, I don't have the time to watch your streams. I don't have the time to watch the full video. Then I just tell them simply, you don't deserve to win then. What do you want to do? Yep. There's a lot of people out there who will tell me in Marvel Rivals, man, I'm hard stuck in silver. I'm hard stuck in bronze. I'm hard stuck in gold. But if you actually evaluate how they're playing, you can see that they haven't studied what I've done, because if you were to watch my streams and watch diamond ranked support play, you will know just how badly everybody else is playing, because I'm literally the one healing them. So it all boils down to how much did you study? And I've said this before, but unless you are a content creator, most of the time you should be watching rather than playing. As funny as it is, if you watch more than play, you'll actually get more done. Why? Because when you actually go and play, you don't make any of the mistakes that we have to waste time going through. Whereas for the people that try to play more than they watch, they are literally trying to reinvent the wheel every single time. Which means that they have to not only go through the same circumstances, but the same frustrations, the same things over and over and over again until they reach the same level. Hey, I got 108 vouchers right there. Nice. So because they're literally reinventing the wheel, they're repeating what I have done, it's going to take them the same amount of time, assuming they have the same level of intelligence. Then on top of that, it might even take them longer if they do not have the same insight or they do not get the same ideas, etc., etc., so on and so forth. Oh, listen, Ines is the best for this one. Valby can work as well, so can Glay, or so I've heard, but look, I'm just about efficiency. So I'm just here, efficient, kill it, go, because this is a daily chore at this point. The problem is not the vouchers or not anything else, it's these stupid quantum crystals. Unfortunately, this guy is the most efficient farm for the quantum crystals. You can't beat it because now that you can kill this guy in roughly 20 seconds, he is 4 times more efficient than the Kingston reactor, which takes 17 seconds each time. So it's so sad, but we literally have to kill this stupid guy over and over and over again, and it is a pain. It is the biggest pain I have ever seen, but it sucks so badly. But unfortunately, without quantum crystals, we cannot create precise ion accelerators, and no precise ion accelerators means that we cannot test more builds, we cannot create more stuff. So it's a bit of a suffering, but this is what we gotta do, unfortunately. So since this guy is now a daily chore, you have to be able to beat him. And you have to be able to beat him efficiently. You can choose to do it inefficiently, I mean, that's no problem. But you're wasting your own time. If you minimize time wastage, then life is a whole lot smoother. You don't, and life is a whole lot less smooth. It becomes unsmooth. Yep, once you get the technique down and you practiced it, it's literally boring.
Eliminate.
But unfortunately necessary. You don't have a choice. If there was a choice, believe me, ladies and gents, I would hand you that choice. But there really isn't one.
You can't escape.
Oh, Ines is definitely the fastest if you can get it consistent. If being the key word. If you cannot, then... Glay needs a good weapon, but Glay is also, if I'm not wrong, Glay is longer as well. If I'm not wrong. I could be wrong. There's always room for me to be wrong. I don't think I will be, but there's always room for me to be wrong, whatever.
This is awesome. Begin tracking. Keep trying.
And I'll tell you, me personally, I love helping my friends. But unfortunately, the way the devs have designed some of these bosses is that everybody must be at the same skill level. It's a serious skill check. I think, and I don't know why, they're trying to prevent carries, which is annoying for me because I like to carry friends. But yeah. Of course, I will never be any other way. I mean, I could always lie to people, like several others out there, but doing so won't help me and it won't help you. I keep it real and I only do what other people can do. If I can do something, it means that it can be replicated by the average person. So if you're not replicating it, it means you're not studying it. Because I always try and create the easiest methodology. That means whatever I do should be the easiest thing for another person to replicate. Yeah, you could do it. You could take longer with Enzo and do it, which is fine. Theoretically, I actually almost succeeded with an Enduring Legacy Enzo, which is hilarious. But yeah, although fun is a factor, just get the Defiler runs out of the way. I don't have a perfect Slayer set. Fastest time is 24 seconds. But I don't have a perfect Slayer set. I am too lazy to farm a perfect Slayer set, which is why I repeatedly tell the audience what I do an average person can do. I don't have a perfect set. And I don't have, I don't even have toxic resistance on my Slayer. I ignore all that. Because what I do is for the average person. That means just the average is good enough. Of course it's a pain to get. That's why I don't have a perfect set. Why get a perfect set? Unless you want to be a content creator pretending to get the best time possible that is impossible for 90% of your audience, and you basically have to buy your views just to make up the difference, you don't want to waste time. Me personally, I don't waste time. I only do what everybody else can do. What I have is what everybody else can obtain with a reasonable amount of difficulty. I never go extreme. Because I've seen several builds out there where some dudes are like, oh yeah, 290%, you know, bonus attack versus Colossus, oh my god, gold stats on everything, man, I've rolled this weapon 600 bajillion times just to get it. Why? Because I want to be better than you. I want to show that I'm the greatest in history. I don't do that. Because if I do that, yep. And of course, they will use exploits as soon as they can. As soon as they're like, oh my god, I discovered an exploit. Let's use this, put up a YouTube video. Oh my god, I gotta show people how to take advantage of this exploit. Oh my god, yes. Why do that? What I do, and what I'm hired to do, is to work.
You can't escape.
Work must be legitimate. If you waste time using exploits, if you waste time lying to your audience, sure, you can get better results. You can lord it over everybody else and pretend that you're great. But is that really how you want to live your life? Who's going to respect you? The brainless ones will follow you. But I'll tell you this much. The brainless ones aren't the ones that have money. You know, this is something that I've also thought about a lot, David. Gluttony, Deathstalker, we had to learn how to work as a team. Deathstalker was the perfect example of that. Why are they making Gluttony solo? When they made Gluttony solo, I thought to myself, they have done themselves a disservice. Stupid. This is stupid. In fact, the Abyss bosses becoming so difficult and then more efficient to solo is also stupid. We should be working as a team, discovering the correct mechanics to fight as a group and kill. That's what we should have been doing at the start. Not, oh, I need to kill this guy in the most efficient possible way, you know, so that I can get everything done before everybody else. Like, I don't know. I feel that that has taken a lot of the fun out of the game, because what we are effectively doing is promoting the fact that solo is better. Solo is the right way, you know, over teamwork and coordination. Deathstalker, I think, was the greatest era. Deathstalker was the greatest era of First Descendant. Why? Because that was a boss where everybody had to know what they were doing. This guy comes in without shield build, you're done. Okay, so you have to spend the whole time picking him up. learning how to fight the Deathstalker, learning about shield builds, and we all learned together. Then everybody was on it. Did anybody have trouble facing it? No. Why? Because good creators like myself publish guides saying, hey, let's go and beat Deathstalker the right way. Oh, no exploits, just get a shield build. Let's bring out Enzo with the gun, and it was the best fight ever. That was the best fight we ever had. You know, people praised that fight to the nines. Then they came out with Infernal Walker. And you know what's the first thing we had to do? Oh, we have to solo this guy. Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go solo him. Right away, sir. Absolutely, sir. Let's go solo this fight, sir, because that's what we have to do now. I thought we were here to work as a team and coordinate as a team. Even with randoms, they're supposed to be following guides from creators, and they're supposed to be learning how to work together. Instead, now you're going to have a bunch of people who only understand solo play. And considering I get about 3 hours of gaming time per streaming session, I can't just go around saying, okay, I'm going to sacrifice my time to go into teams and waste time. No, I need so much so I can test out stuff and bring it out to you guys. So I can't afford to waste time either. And if the most efficient way is solo, then I'll always take the most efficient road. I can work as a team, but like I said, now you're going to have a bunch of people who've never coordinated before. Deathstalker and Hangman were the best. Which is why, what is all this shit? You know, I don't understand why they've suddenly gone in this direction. Who are they listening to? Who exactly are they listening to? I hope some of you guys actually get into the focus group and you tell them on my behalf, because I don't have time to be in the focus group. I'll be focusing on other stuff as they do the focus group testing. But I hope you guys get into the focus group and you tell them. You tell them on Real Asian Robot's behalf. You tell them we should be doing team-based fights. Everything should require a team. Do you know that even Darktide, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, even with just 5,000 players, they have never said, oh, well, let's make this game solo. They've never done that. Even with 4,000 or 5,000 players, all they have done is stick to their guns, and they've just made their game a co-op game where everyone has to work together to beat. Hardest difficulty level in the game, doesn't matter. They're not toning it down. You know, and I can respect that. I don't like the devs. I don't. I've said this openly, plainly, and simply. They've made some very bad decisions that I don't like. That's why I no longer play their game. But I will say this, they've stuck to their guns ever since day one. Ever since day freaking one. So I hope some of you guys who have the time, I know many of us don't, but if you can get into the focus group, you say this on my behalf. You tell them you're telling them this with Real Asian Robot's authority. Alright, you tell them. You tell them on my behalf. Teamwork is the core of this game. Why are they moving away from it? Why? Because some creator who instantly dips as soon as, oh, I don't know, Path of Exile comes out? Or Monster Hunter comes out? I mean, granted, I'll be doing the same thing, but, you know, are they listening to those creators? Or are they listening to the guys that are literally sitting here day in, day out teaching people how to do things the right way? Who are they listening to? The Carried Legion? No, no. So I know many of you may not have the time. Many of you work like I do. Like, this is my job. I do this to feed my family. In between having to take care of the family, it's difficult. I understand. So most of us working adults won't have the time to be in the focus group test, which means it's down to the basement dwellers, the kids, and all the people with too much time on their hands. And a select few creators who, well, they make a living ruining games. Not gonna name who, but, well, let's just say I don't have a lot of love for them. If they're the ones that, you know, the devs are listening to just because they have the time, then we're kind of sunk. So I hope that some of you guys can get in and, well, be the representative of the common people. It'll always be a mess, Steven, because here's what people do. They showcase group runs in highly coordinated groups and say, this is how you beat them. So then everybody tries that build and they try to go into public groups with that build. And you know it's not going to work. Exactly. How are you going to make an MMO or even a looter shooter when it's better to just solo it? Warframe had this problem in its very early incarnation. Because I remember at first we needed to get groups together for certain content, so everybody was in the so-called world chat saying, okay, these runs are starting, please invite to party. And I would just message people, say I have Valbin, invite me or whatever. And those were the days. Then after that, certain content was just easier alone. So then people started to play alone. Now this was a long time ago. And then it just got quiet because there was no reason to ask to speak to anybody. And most people prefer not to speak to somebody if they don't have to. So why talk to anybody at all? Why make friendships? Why even do anything together? The only thing that even required guild work at that time was the PvP content, which was the, what was it? The rails? The ice rails. Everybody just joined the biggest clans and then we just fought over the rails, I guess, with our terrible PvP, but that was it. But you can definitely still get some good runs in Pugs, because I remember, was it Native? He said that he did some good runs in Pugs, like 5 of them back to back, which is good. You know? I certainly don't see that as a negative.
Boom. Give up. Don't you dare run away.
Whoop-a-doop-a-doo. The first ability, I'm just spamming it, that's all. I'm just pressing the button on... I'm just constantly pressing the Q button. Nothing special. If you did my build and it's not that awesome, I don't know what to tell you, Steven. Because all I'm doing is literally just pressing the button. I'm not doing anything special, not doing anything extra. I don't know. Did you follow the stats on the reactor and everything exactly? If you don't have like the gold stats, I mean, this could be a problem, but I'm genuinely not doing anything special. When you're talking about the first ability to do that fast, all I'm doing is pressing the button on like constantly. That's it. So I don't know what you're doing different, but if you, yeah, your reactor stats could play a part. As you can see from my ammo count, I'm shooting while running, so I don't know, man. I'm not doing anything special. All I'm doing is pressing, literally pressing the first button, see? I don't know how to help you, Steven, because I'm not doing anything special other than pushing the button on the keyboard. I'm pressing the Q button on the keyboard as what you're seeing down there, and that's it. Legit. I don't know what else to tell you because there's nothing else that I'm doing. Hey G, I'm doing good. Just clearing my Defiler runs, which I'm almost done doing, thank God. And then I'm gonna go off and actually do some weapon testing. But yeah, this is literally all I'm doing. Again, I wish, dear sweet Lord, that I had something else for you, that I could tell you something else, but I really don't. This is all I got. Hello, Mocator. How you doing, pal?
Begin tracking. trying.
No worries, Mo. FPS affecting DPS. Now this one, no problem, Sir Tommy. Take good care of them, alright? Be well. See you later. Now this one, you guys could be right. Perhaps frame rate does, to an extent, affect DPS. Could be. Could very well be. Because I am on unlimited frame rates here. So I have maxed out my frame rates, which I do on most games anyway, because even the latest Marvel Rivals has this issue of frame rates affecting DPS, which is quite a common issue with recent games. I'm not quite sure why it is a common issue, but recent games have all had this problem of frame rates affecting DPS, which is odd and weird. But yes, that could very well be the issue. Yep. Maybe it is indeed a question of frame rates affecting DPS.
No.
I don't use max settings. No, I have optimized settings. So I tuned it to be exactly what I need. But for my maximum frame rate, I do set it as unlimited. And I have no overheating issues. Otherwise, I limit it to 120. But yeah, I currently use unlimited. Fair enough, fair enough. You can try using the HP module, but you'll be slightly slower. If you're willing to take the time penalty, that's completely fine. Then it could genuinely be a frame rate issue. The 2 ability is only used at the start of the fight, man. You're just doing that to get pest control stacks, like I mentioned in my video. That's all. Sometimes you get lucky with a couple extra stacks, which means that you start the fight better. But if you don't get lucky, well, that's that. It also depends on, you know, whether or not you screw up your first part, but it really depends. Like for me, I just use it to get extra stacks at the start. No big deal. Like here, because you're not in combat yet, you can cast it without actually getting like a penalty. Oops. Yeah, this might be an actual failed run. Not that I mind, but... Yep. Failed run. Well, you did say he's got the same stuff as me, so if he really does have the same stuff as me, then it may not be a button spamming issue, but rather could be frame rates for sure, for real. Because I do remember somebody tested this, and I do recall that frame rates are an issue for certain other games as well, whereby PC players, because PC can obviously go much higher in terms of frame rates, they do have a slight advantage over console. And while in Marvel Rivals it doesn't affect everything, for some folks you can genuinely see the effects. Because it's no longer just being able to sight the enemy faster or deal with enemies faster or just play faster in general. you can actually see that there's a genuine issue because like some Star Lords and things like that will just absolutely rip through you very quickly. So yeah. No. If it's 1.3, that's another issue, dude. That means that you don't have the same stuff that I do. No. If your cooldown is 1.3, wrong. My cooldown is 1.
Inesrea, pound unit.
So, yeah, bat wings are bought. You have to pay real money for them. No, if your cooldown is 1.3, you've done something incorrectly. Your cooldown should be 1 second. If you've really gotten all the same stats that I do, it should be 1 second. That means you've changed something, or something is incorrect in your build. Because what you're talking about is not the bounce speed of the attack. You're talking about cooldown. That's completely different. 1.3 is too slow. Your cooldown must be below 1.2 seconds. I mentioned this multiple times on stream. So if you tell me that you've got exactly what I have, then you should have the same stats that I do. But you don't have the same stats. So that means you are incorrect. You do not have the same stats that I do. So please double check, my friend.
Don't you dare run away.
Follow the build, Mr. Dark Gamer. You don't need to ask me, does this stat help? Does that stat help? No. Follow exactly. You will guarantee... Now, getting the cooldown lower is entirely due to the stats and modules, which means you've done something wrong, Steven. Check the build again. Check the build again. You've definitely gotten something wrong somewhere. It could very well be the stats on your reactor. It could, like, they may not be the same as mine. And by same, I mean they have to be at the same level. You can't get, for example, a blue cooldown and expect it to be the same. So, double check the video. You've definitely gotten something wrong somewhere. Because with the cooldown is entirely due to module and reactor. That means your reactor has the wrong stats. You are using something incorrectly. Hey, Brandon. Check the guide, Shy Mods. Check my Void Erosion Purge guide. Nope, you do not, Mr. Steven. I can tell you this for a fact.
Give up.
Anyway, Shy Mods, like I said, Void Erosion Purge, follow the guide. I literally have all these guides on my channel. All you gotta do is follow. Yep. Because my build is exactly what I show you guys. I never change anything in it unless I make a new video. And if I have to change something in it, I have to make a new video. That's the rule. So if your cooldowns are different from mine, you've got different stats. End of story. There should be no difference otherwise because cooldown is not decreased in any other method. And what I will say on the other discussion that's happening is that a lot of people have mentioned Colossi crit damage. A lot of people say it works, but I will tell you right now that the biggest issue that you're going to face is that you're not going to be spamming your 1, and you are more reliant on how many crits your 1 does. So your overall time is going to be less efficient and you are going to run out of casts. I don't think he's missing those. No. If he was missing those, his cooldown would be well over 2 seconds. So I don't think he's missing those. But he is definitely missing something. Which is why I say follow the builds exactly. But anyway, coming back to the discussion about crit damage and Colossus, look, a lot of people have tried it. A lot of people have used it. They say it works. But your casting is going to be slower. You're going to be doing a lot less casts. So your damage is a lot less consistent. You will not only run out of casts when you're firing, but you will actually feel slower, more sluggish, and you are more vulnerable. Sure, you might be able to dodge more, but yeah. It's not that you'll run out of MP. It's you won't run out of MP unless you're wasting it on your second skill. So you're not in danger of running out of MP, thankfully, because the skill cost of number 1 is very low. In fact, you will probably end up having more MP because you're casting number 1 less. But what will happen is that you'll be less efficient. That I can guarantee you. The reason for the consistency is the fact that I don't have to sweat about my number 1 not being available on cooldown. It literally cools down as fast as I can cast it. Hence the issue. That's why, like, as much as I appreciate you guys trying to give people advice and say, this works fine, it does not work fine. Because when it boils down to it, right? Let me give you a quick calculation. What's the people say, well, I'm still doing it in 34 seconds. 34 seconds, the difference between 34 seconds versus, say, my average of 26 seconds is 8 seconds each time. If you have to do 20 runs of Defiler, 8 times 20, okay, how much is that? That's 160 seconds. 2 minutes extra. That's 2 minutes of extra game time that you are wasting every session that you play. It adds up over time. You're literally wasting your life for no reason. So although some people can make do, efficiency is important. That's why I always tell people the most efficient is cooldown and skill attack versus Colossus. I guarantee you this. It definitely does make the gap a little smaller, but there is still a gap. And that is the problem. Well, getting 23 seconds depends on getting an even more perfect reactor, which is pretty difficult to do, but yes, you can absolutely reach there if you want to. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's your choice. Efficiency is important because for me, even the few seconds do add up over time. No problem.
Give up.
But at the end of the day, my job is just to provide the information. What people actually do with the information, that's their choice. I'll always suggest the ideal to you, but you don't always have to obey that. If you've got time to look at the numbers, then I would say you're playing wrong. Never look at the numbers while you're shooting. The only thing that matters is did it die or not. Lol. If anyone can discover that death, sure. No exploits, by the way, but sure. If anyone can do that, I would happily test it, publish it, and post credits as well. But that'll never be possible. Now then, guys, come on. I'm not seeing the likes on stream. The more you guys like and support, the better. So please make sure you guys have liked the stream already. If you guys are asking questions without liking the stream first, like the stream first. Every like helps more people discover the stream, guys. And if you're being selfish and not liking because you don't care about other people and you don't care about helping other people, then what are you doing here? Caring for the community is how you get good luck. Maybe you're having bad luck in life. Why aren't you caring for others? People can say what they want about me. They can say I talk condescending or whatever, but do you realize the reason why I have such good luck in life is because I care the most for people? Whether you believe it or not. The amount of customer service that I do is maximum. Which is why I'm telling you guys, care for others. Hit the like button. It's not going to cost you anything. In general, yes, because it seems like they said they would resolve this, but I don't know when they're going to resolve it, because it's been an issue since Season 0. So FPS definitely does affect it, because some console people have been struggling. Fair enough, Roomba. Now, come on, people, like the stream and share the stream. The more of you that do, the better. Thank you. I'm glad to see the like count going up. And if you haven't already registered me as your creator, hit that link too. The more support I get, the more people recognize, hey, this is a good creator, therefore maybe I should follow him. And the more people that follow me, the more I can do for you. Remember this. Always help others. That is the crucial key. The more that others are helped, the more that others will help you. Okay. This is acceptable. Multiplier is not considered, but that also affects the crits anyway. So multiplying multipliers. But the other multiplier is higher, so it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to get extra value.
New subscriber
That's fair.
detected.
Okay, now what I need to do is I need to very quickly go and clear the silly little void vessel. So we're going to go do exactly that. Norland, welcome. Welcome, Amogus. Wait, do I have the right build? Oops. Guess I should have double checked. I always have to exit and do it again. We're gonna clear one quick void vessel run, and then after that I need to rush off to level up the Smithereens. And we'll do some weapon testing at the end. Which is what we always do anyway. Okay. I'm still on my bosser.
Launching void vessel exploration operation.
Back to Albion. I have to change builds over to the farming build. Then we'll go crush it. Thank you, by the way, for all the likes on stream. I appreciate that. You guys are the good ones. Sharing with others is always good. The more people get a chance to see, the better. Apply settings. Okay. After that, just a little bit of speed leveling should get us what we need.
Launching void vessel exploration operation. I haven't seen this vessel in a while. Hello, bear.
You can't escape. Ha! Take this! give up. Damn it.
Unfortunately, such is the way. What are the first 3 weapons you put core binders on? Put it on whatever you're using for your builds. For example, let's say you're currently using a lot of an S. You might want to put it on your secret garden. There's no right or wrong answer, dude. Put it on whatever you want first. I haven't done the weapon core builds yet though, because obviously we're gonna get even better cores soon. So no point in doing the weapon core builds just yet. But I will eventually. That being said, don't worry too much because you're gonna farm a core binder for every single weapon. So all I do is I just put it on whatever I want first. I'll say, okay, let's say I need this weapon first, then I'll do it there. Like for example in S, using Secret Garden, do that. Then after that, everything else. Eventually, all weapon builds are gonna be created with core binder on them. So you're gonna need one for everything.
Damn it. Loading.
Like I said, no need to save. Just spam it on everything. Because every weapon is going to need to be cored. Hell, I even put one on freaking restored relic, which I haven't even started using, so just throw it on everything. But, of course, do prioritize whatever you're using first.
This is awesome, huh? Let's end this.
Actually, why am I wasting time? I should just one-shot him. Whoops. Sorry about that, fam. I wasn't thinking. I was like,
Come on, get lost. My shield. Damn it.
And that, ladies and gents, is why you should just straight up one-shot people. Don't think too hard.
Load.
There we go.
Enemy container has been revealed. Please verify.
Wasting
the data.
time is bad. Okay, clear. On to the next. And thank you to all the people also liking the stream on the vertical stream. I appreciate you guys doing that. All right, onward. Now that's clear. It's time to go get some levels for the Smithereens. Can't miss out on these lucky coins. Gonna use them all later. I do have some quantum crystals, maybe not enough. Let me very quickly check. Very quickly check this place.
Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.
Aha, enough for a core binder. So another one. Let's go make some of these. Higher drop rates for farming? Yes. Certain equipment has stats. These stats can be pretty useful. For example, on your processor, you can get equipment drop rate. This obviously helps more equipment to drop. You've got your sensor. Your sensor can have consumable drop rate, things like that. You can even get gold drop rate. Now here, I plan on using the firearm proficiency modifier. But yeah, there's a lot of different modifiers that you can use to improve your farming rates. It's just a choice of whether or not you want to. That's pretty much it. Now if I go to unknown laboratory, let's get it done. Correct stats are all that matters, ladies and gents. When you have everything and all stats correct, life is good. You don't, life is less good. Now, I don't actually have a mounting for a shotgun, but meh, we're just gonna... It's not like I need the additional skill power, so here we go.
My shield, damn them.
Let's get this done.
This is going to
Seems
hurt.
these poor fellas got detonated all the way.
Oh, damn it. My shield, damn them. Bastards. My shield, damn them.
Now keep in mind that I'm also using the skill to move faster, because you do gain a movement speed buff. So I'm not just casting this for the damage, I'm casting this to go fast.
Bastards. This is where it ends. Let's end this. Oh, no.
The Nest has always been good, ever since her release. The builds for her are already on my channel. All you gotta do is follow that and you'll never go wrong.
Take this. My shield, damn them.
No! Messed up the melee at the end. Damn, that cost me about 4 seconds. Irritating. Yep. Just follow the videos, Red Cardinal, and never deviate.
Damn it.
A lot of people try to make do. Don't make do. Just follow the build videos exactly and you'll never go wrong. I promise you that.
Begin track. Damn it. There's no getting away.
3 minutes, 32 seconds. Okay, not bad. Well then, time to catch up, monster. Time to go get yourself in an S, follow the builds, and rip and tear. She is one of the fastest farmers, faster than Bunny even, so abuse that, use that, and you'll have a good time.
Keep trying. This is where it ends. Damn it, no. You can't escape. Bastard. Damn it. Damn it, no. Let's end this. Damn it. Give up. Take this.
Whoops.
Those bastards. Damn it. Begin tracking.
Hello, Perk Crab.
This is going to hurt. My shield. Take this.
LOL. That odd animation. At least this time I got here though. Which is fine. Now come on, hurry up and spawn. There we are.
Let's end this. Begin tracking. This is going to sting a little. This is where it ends.
Oh no! Okay. So, even then can't be too close. Fair. I can accept that. Hey Figs, what up?
There's no getting away. Damn it. Begin tracking. Let's end this.
And clear. Okay, again.
You can't escape. This is where it ends. Damn it, no. Take this. Give up. My shield, come now. Let's end this.
No problem, Figs.
Bastards.
Just follow the guides and you'll be fine.
My shield, come now. There's no getting away. This is awesome, huh?
And of course, can't skip touching the waypoints.
Damn it, no. My shield, come now.
See, this way.
No. Those bastards.
What do you mean, what's the reason behind the vertical live? People just want to have the vertical live, that's all. Why wouldn't I have it?
Take this.
Sometimes people like to watch on their phones, sometimes people don't want to watch on the horizontal, so there you go. Why do you need to ask why, Metal Journey?
Keep
Hello,
trying.
Star. Greetings. Well, it's been here for months, Metal Journey.
My shield, come now.
Of course, Figs, that's the correct way to do things. People always like having options. And that's the correct way.
Let's end this.
Yep. Options are good.
This is where it ends. Bastards. My shield. Damn them.
Here.
Boom. Take this. Oh, damn it. Damn it, no. This is going to sting a little. This is awesome, huh? This is going to hurt. Oh, damn it. Take this. My shield. Damn it.
Damn. Couldn't get on top of the Vulgus ship. Not for lack of trying, though.
Begin tracking. Let me. Oh, damn it. Bastards. This is where it ends.
It's always just one teeny tiny level away. One more time. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, last one, then we can go do some testing.
My shield. Damn that. Boom. Oh. Damn it. No. This is going to hurt. Don't you dare run away. You can't escape. Eliminating. There's no getting away. Take this. No. This is where it ends. My shield, damn it. Let's end this. You can't escape. Begin tracking.
Okay, time to finish this. Then we can go do some actual testing. Yay!
No. There's no getting away. This is going to sting.
Okay. Oh, don't worry, they can fight right now because I'm not sharing any wisdom. I was literally just running those as fast as I could. Clear it, it's done. Now that it's done, we can actually go do some testing. I know I shouldn't be complaining because leveling weapons now is so much easier than it was ages ago, but still, sometimes, goddamn, why are they like this? Okay. Now we go and see some illegal stuff. Yeah. I believe it's 6th February. 6th to the 9th or something like that, but I can only play on the 7th. I did mention it to you before. I do believe. I do believe. As for why can't we have a fire shotgun like that, you'll have to ask the devs. Why doth we not haveth a fire shotgun? And then they will tell you, because, good sir, because of reasons. Then you'll have to be sad. Actually, you know what? I do not even care. Because this guy should not be able to do anything anyway. Lol, Benna. Go for it. Give him that protein. But yeah, it actually would be cool to have a shotgun like Alzaroke's. Just go straight up to the Colossus and go boom, boom, boom in their face. Would be nice. Would be nice. How are you? Yum, 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 yum. Again. Okay. Oh no, my mods are full again. I swear. Alright, back to town. I mean, I had to go back to town anyway, but still. But still.
Magisters are probably humanity's real home, don't you think?
Let's go retrieve these.
Ask me anything about modules.
Dismantle the blues, because we don't care. Dismantle the ultimates. Okay, more Kyber that I don't care about. Duplicates. Select all. Come on. New module. It's gotta be around here someplace. No! Come on, 7 more chances. Damn it, don't think I got it. Still. How dare they? Ammo optimization. I'll get it eventually. Actually, you know what? I should track it. Where is it? Oh, it's from Molten Fortress. Oh, well, that's easy. If it's from Molten Fortress, then... let's go do some illegal things. Doot, doot. No need to think. No need to care. Now, unfortunately, I probably still have to raise Smithereens up one more time. Pain. But I will do that eventually. Hello, Wahoo! How you doing, Nerdicus? Yes. Now you gonna behave today? Because if you do not behave, good sir, you know what'll happen, right? You should be very familiar by now.
It's all over.
Got the hand ready. I have no doubt you do. Okay, yeah. This is definitely a one phaser. Oh yeah, screen, sorry. Don't worry, you get to see it again. If you missed it, don't worry. Now you can see it again. Just like the Winter Soldier, again. But that was pretty funny. Enjoy the nerd screen. Because y'all are all nerds who deserve it. 1, 2. And again. Okay. Aw. Now that time he didn't quite one face.
Approaching frenzied state.
Rude.
Beginning emergency transmission of the frenzy suppressor.
I'll have to get consistent results. I wonder, can I just ignore the hump? It might actually be possible. Might being the key word. I think I can just ignore it. I think, anyway. But we'll see. Special operations. Lol. And he went into phase again.
Molten fortress approaching frenzied
This
state.
guy just does not
Transferring
want
suppressor
to
immediately.
get knocked down today. Have to do a little bit of extra messing around, but
Weaklings.
first of all, Mr. Figs, disclosing that you are in middle school is probably not a good idea. We do not discuss anything age-related. Alright, so please do not mention that. Rena, could you remove that message? Thank you. Never reveal anything related to your age. Okay, whether it's a joke or not. Don't do that. Don't do that in a public space, alright? Not only is it against terms of service, but you can get yourself in a lot of trouble, so I would avoid doing that like the plague. So I ask kindly that even if it is a joke, nobody should be joking about being a middle schooler, and certainly you should not be saying, I'm in middle school. So don't do that, alright? If you do that, I will have to ban you. Because theoretically, in relation to adult content on the stream, as in mature age content, you shouldn't even be here. Okay? Yeah, I hope you never ever make a joke like that again, Figs. Okay? Because otherwise you will not only get timed out, it's a permanent ban from stream because you shouldn't be watching me then. Don't ever make jokes like that again, alright? Please apologize and state openly that you are making a joke so that YouTube doesn't take it seriously, and then you can be on your way. Otherwise, I will have to take a moderation action. Keep that in mind. Hello, Andre. Good to see somebody from Portugal watching my stream. I hope so, Fix. I really hope so. There are some jokes we can make in our society, but there are other jokes that we cannot. This is one of those things that you cannot. Okay, so one phase seems to be just if I hold down right after I get the hump on the back and just start blasting, it works. Okay. These types of jokes, save it for Reddit. Don't ever do it in a public space. Public space, you gotta be very careful. Why? Because terms of service are a thing. Many people don't take them into account, but YouTube is weirdly serious about them. Hey, Lawbreaker. How's it going? And no matter what, as an official content creator and a YouTube partner, I will always be enforcing terms of service because that's literally my livelihood on the line. Okay. Hope you're doing good, Lawbreaker. We're just doing a little bit of testing while also trying to get my hands on a module. And he phases right after. What a nerd. Okay.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Transferring suppressor immediately.
Getting a consistent one phase is annoying. Only because his frenzy threshold is so damn low. I mean, I could do it with Haley, but I should be able to do it with everybody else. This turtle. This turtle.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Beginning emergency transmission of the frenzy suppressor.
I wonder why. Come on, you silly thing. Yeah. I mean, you can get 17 seconds with Sharon or anybody else. But I try to avoid farming there because it's kind of pointless. It's actually way better to farm the Defiler himself. Because the problem with the Kingston Void Fusion reactor is that it's still roughly only about 900 a pop. So unless the reactors that drop there are like really, really good reactors for you, I try to avoid it. Try being the key word. Wait, let's go learn some more. I seem to one phase if I do the jumpy thing. I gotta get that consistent. Shotgun to your face! I still also hate his stupid item scatter. Like, why does it need to be like all over the map? What a nerdy fortress. Good, enjoy. Hopefully it's something that you need.
It's all over.
Neck extends out. Lol. Somehow he doesn't phase if I hit his body instead of the weak point, which makes 0 sense whatsoever, but okay then. Again. Has to be something different. What is different?
Don't get in my way.
Poses? What kind of poses you talking about? Nope, that one wasn't consistent that time. Okay.
Molten Fortress approaching frenzied state. Transferring suppressor immediately.
Ah, fair enough. Well, I can certainly say that is, yeah, sure, fair enough, it's useless, but interesting at least. That sounds pretty good. You know, genuinely it feels like if I hit the body of this thing, it's better than if I actually hit the weak spot. How is that the case? I'll try again. Because that is weird. Maybe it's to do with how much damage I'm dealing. Interesting. An updated vid for the secret garden. Well, I guess I could make one. I'll go work on one. Maybe tomorrow. How many hours do I have in this game? A lot. Definitely over 1,000. I'll go level up the Smithereens one more time after this, but... This is interesting.
I will end. Don't get in my way.
It seems if I break the faceplate.
Molten Fortress
Okay.
approaching frenzied state. Beginning emergency transmission of the frenzy suppressor.
Then what if I don't break anything at all? I have to try that. Seems almost like it's costing me additional fury if I do that. Rotating, but fair. Okay, okay. I get it. That's actually very interesting. Yeah. Because the thing is, right, the only reason I'm holding back on going through it now is because I am trying to, at this current moment, right? My biggest issue right now is this thing whereby the new cores are going to come out on February 6th. So if I do a video now, I have to do up a video again, you know? I do want to chase that at some point per crab, if only to have it. But I've still been so lazy to do it. I really shouldn't be so lazy, but I'm thinking it's gonna be a necessity. These bare necessities. Yep, okay. Don't hit the weak spot. Ah, that is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. Oh wait, whoops, restarted without picking up the amorphous. I always forget that. Bit wah. Bit wah. Nothing wrong with that. New toys are always fun.
So thirsty.
Yep. Okay. Okay. But that's good. All right. Back to tune. But yes, I will actually do the Secret Garden just for an S at a later time. I just need a couple more little things to make it just perfect. Once I make it just perfect, I should be okay. I need to go farm the stupid void erosion as well. Pain. Okay, but first and foremost, let's go grab a level, shall we? Where is Ines, the Viness? Come here. Time to finesse with a Ness. Okay. Quarantine zone. I believe one of these had hammer and anvil. I was gonna go get extras just because I can. Hamar and anvil.
Going to sting him.
My Ness is not at full power because I have to wield this gun. But that's how we level. Full power, not even needed.
This is where it ends. Bastards. This is going to hurt. Take this. You can't escape.
That recycling icon means that auto dismantle is on. It means my Doggerino will automatically dismantle items that I've set filters for.
Damn it.
There's the answer to your question, good sir.
This is going to hurt.
Boom.
No. Damn it. Bastards.
What mods for the garden? I actually showcased them loosely in the Ines video, so you might want to check the Ines video. Because I'm pretty sure the bossing one especially gives you a good idea of what I'm running. So please do check the boss video. Because it shows it to you.
My shield. Come here. There's no getting away.
The mods for the garden are not as important. You gotta have your Ines right first. The garden adds a small bit of extra DPS, but at the end of the day, it is small. So it's not a major concern.
Take this.
Now, once we get rank 10 weapon cores, though, I think we'll have a major concern at that point.
Bastards. Damn it.
I swear, the radar didn't update. The radar said, oh, you've got loot here. But there was no loot, it was a lie. You can email it to me. RealAsianRobot@gmail.com. I'll check it out. But I won't immediately build it. I will have a look at it, theory-wise. However, if you want me to try your build, it needs to be better than what I have already. So are you able to achieve a faster clear time on Defiler? If you can, then sure. If not, then no.
Take this.
Before you ask me to try a build, ladies and gents, there's only one rule you must follow, and that is it has to be better than what I already have.
Let's end
If it's not better than what I already have, I cannot try it because, number one, there's no point. Number two, showing people something that might be inefficient is no good.
my shield. Come there.
So make sure it's better than what I have.
This is going to sting.
If it is, you can send in your build anytime to my email, RealAsianRobot@gmail.com. Just do take note that credit will be fully given. Alright. I don't steal content and I don't steal work. So if somebody makes something better than what I have, by all means, take it.
Damn it.
Also, do not use somebody else's, like another content creator's work as your own work. Because if I find out that it was made by a different content creator, and then you try and tell me that it's your own work, that's also a no-no, yeah?
Begin tracking. Damn it. Take this.
New subscriber detected.
Welcome, new subscriber.
There's no getting away.
Enjoy the show.
Those bastards. Damn it. Let's end this. This is going to hurt. You can't.
How dare this one creature survive?
This is where it ends. Take Keep trying. This is going to sting. Ha. Ha. Let's end this. Come on, out of there. Damn it. Damn it, no.
Okay, 2 more runs. Well, hopefully 2 more runs. Congrats, Brenna, on finally getting all your nest parts. That's a bit of a shame.
Damn it. My shield. Damn it.
Well, if you ever see them come around my chat for a crab, feel free to call them out on it. I don't know who this person is, and of course we shouldn't name them on my channel, but very interesting. Very interesting.
Let's end this.
But we all know how that goes, right? Thank you, though, for doing that. People always do steal the work.
This is where it ends.
Maybe a few of them feel emboldened because I did say I don't pursue action against such things. After all, there's no point, right? You can't just force action against these things. And I wouldn't anyway because I'm a nice sort of person. And I don't limit people's creativity, but very sad to have work stolen.
My shield. Damn it.
But at least people know, well, the good people know who the original is.
This is going to hurt.
Pretty soon, you know, if this keeps up, maybe I have to do the boss fights with the nerd screen on. Nah, I'll never do that. That's going too far, but it will be funny though. Can you imagine? Like I do the boss fights with the nerd screen instead. Yep, giving credit is always free. Oh no! Okay, that was entirely my bad. I should have killed Alzrogue faster, but I chose not to. And this is why, ladies and gents, overconfidence is, In that case, Andre, check out my mobbing build first, dude. If you... Because I have a separate build for mobbing, go and see whether or not your build is faster than my build. If you can complete the Void Erosion rank 20 in 3 minutes or less, then I'll happily try a build. Because right now, my build completes the Void Erosion in about 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So if you can get it down to about 3 minutes, I will happily try out your build. For mobbing, the Void Erosion rank 20 is the standard right now. Can you imagine having a 3-hour stream with only the nerd screen? That'd be terrible. I don't think I'd do that. 3-hour stream with just the nerd screen. Ah, damn it. I knew it. I have to do 2 more runs. Oh, pain. Okay, I think I can do 2 more runs before 3 p.m. I have to end a little bit early because I know the bank's going to call me today. So to sort out my card, which I'm just thankful for. Hopefully I can get it sorted. It's been a major stress on my mind, this issue with my bank card. P-E-I-N, guys. P-E-I-N. Pain. Fingers crossed. Maybe if I can get it sorted today, life will not be triple miserable. Maybe. We'll see.
This is where it ends. Bastards. My shield. Damn it. Damn it. This is going to hurt. This is bad. Let's end this.
Shooting in the air is good, but can't be too high either. Else it doesn't actually do its job. Okay. Noted with
My
thanks.
shield. Damn it. This is awesome, huh? Take this. Damn it. My shield. Damn it. Keep trying. Take this.
Wait, how did Alzaro die that quickly? What? Okay. That's an interesting one. I know, right? That's always the way it's been per crab. You bought the outfit in advance? Nice, Rena. And if you guys want to be just like Rena, don't forget, if you haven't already, register me as your creator. Here's the link. Do it, do it.
My shield. Damn it. Damn it.
You know, the funniest thing that I ever heard yesterday, guys, just random, I thought about it, was that somebody told me that they play this game to get immersed. I'm like, what?
This is going to hurt.
I was like trying to tell him, good sir, the only immersion that I have is seeing the biggest freaking numbers possible. Like, are you okay, sir? This is not an immersive sim, sir. I mean, I have to really say, like, I understand that some games really immerse you, but this is not one of them. This is really not one of them. This game is about seeing, you know, cool paint jobs and your Descendant doing the fashion and all that. Wait, something's wrong. I didn't hit the correct spot. I hate that you have to literally walk past the objective marker. That's so silly. And sometimes if you happen to swing around it or something, nope.
Take this. This is where it ends. Give up. Begin tracking. Let's end this.
Okay, let's finish this.
You can't escape. Take this. Those bastards. There's no getting out. This is going to sting.
There we go, clear.
Go on, get lost.
Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay, now this should hopefully be the last catalyst I need. I've wasted so many, but I guess it's worthwhile. Okay, here we go. Okay. Fire. There. The last Infinity Stone has now been inserted. Yay! Now, let's go over to Glay. Okay, Glay. We're gonna play a game. We are gonna play a fun little game called You Better Be Prepared. Alright, let's do this.
I am analyzing the void paradox.
Hello, cool gaming vids. What's up?
Don't get in my way.
Something is wrong here. This is the wrong ass build, isn't it? Why does Glay always have the wrong build on? Hold on. Maybe I saved it incorrectly. This is incorrect. 1 second. This build is wrong. Oh, I'm pretty sure I saved the correct one on Glay. I'm gonna double check. 1 second. Sorry to have to dip the screen because this one is unreleased, so obviously I cannot showcase it. Yep, this is the wrong one. This is the correct one. I'm gonna resave Glay's preset because this is silly. Yes, correct. Now it's on the Glay preset. Apologies for that. My apologies. Let's go again. I was like, why is this firing so slow?
Don't get in my way.
LOL. I hit him so hard that he phased straight away. Okay. I think I'll have to wait for him to actually, like, do his thing. Okay. If you're still in the first stage of Void Erosion, I'm unlikely to try the build because a good build should be able to take on the highest rank of Void Erosion. So do try out the Void Erosion later on, and if you find that you can complete it faster, then let me know. The thing is, before recommending a build for testing, you need to ensure that you've done the work yourself on the build, so please be careful with that. Knowing what a build can and cannot do is very, very important, which is why I really emphasize that before sharing a build with anyone, you must go through the testing. So I would be happy to test builds, Andre, but you must do the testing first yourself. Otherwise, we are lying to our audience, you understand? Proper testing is very important. Nobody can make a build or even have a build to be tested if you haven't done the work yourself. So get to Void Erosion stage 20, and you have to beat it faster than 3 minutes. If you can beat it faster than 3 minutes, then your build is good. I will happily test and showcase it. Well, one phasing him with Freyna is most likely impossible other than a very, very lucky run. So I'll tell you that straight up because she is not a boss run. However, with Glay, there should be a methodology to do it, which is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just testing and ensuring that this works. However, what I will also say is that there appears to be a bit of a problem because he has a unique phasing that is different to several other Descendants. So for him, because he does this thing first before he actually gets into combat, see that? I believe that that creates some differences with how he functions. And it's why, like, knocking him down requires you to actually first take out his kneecap only after he does that. And I think you should be able to one-phase him. Kind of like with Molten Fortress, because I noticed this little oddity, right? If you kill Molten Fortress and you kill him, if you attack the weak spot of Molten Fortress straight away, he goes directly in a frenzy. But if you wait and you do it after he does his little thing, I think it's to do with like how the Colossus reacts. But if you do it afterward, he actually gets knocked down. So I was able to demonstrate this a little bit consistently, and I'll be doing it again in a little while because this is part of the testing that we do. So for those that are interested in testing, this is how we do testing. You have to actually check everything. Why do you want me to build Blair? The thing I'll tell you, Mr. Cool Gaming Videos, is that you can give suggestions to the channel, but I don't have to do anything. With all due respect, good sir, you are not one of my top donors. Now, if Lawbreaker told me to do it, I might. But, there's no need for me to build Blair right now. Yeah, okay, so this didn't work. I think I have to wait until he's completely done with looking around. And only then does it seem to work. Okay. Come on, there we go. Good boy. And he goes frenzy again. Okay. So getting a knockdown on this guy is a bit different to how we do it for Molten Fortress. Noted with thanks. So how do I guarantee the knockdown? Oh no! Okay, again. No problem, JG. I'm here to do exactly that. That's why companies work with me. Because lying to you or showcasing some foolish stuff. Oh wait, the fight's not over. Whoops. Lying to you guys or showcasing some foolish stuff is not the way. I forgot that the fight is not over because there's only one death. My bad. What I want to do is I only want to showcase realistic results. If it's not realistic, I don't even want to show it to you. Because real stuff matters. Being able to showcase to somebody, hey, this is how you do it, and being able to prove it is important. Then play. Did you successfully rank up in Marvel Rivals? I hope you did. Okay, let's do this again. Hello, native. Okay, I've got a bit of time left. I may have shaved off a bit too much hit points, but that's fine. Okay, first, stay calm. Then he looks around. After he's done looking around, that's when I start blasting. Go close, start blasting, and he goes in a frenzy. Okay. Needs to be a little bit faster than that, I reckon. Maybe a little bit closer. Okay. Whoops. Weakness star, but fair enough. Who the heck is Chen?
Reloading.
Please tell me, who is this magical Chen that you are trying to greet? I'm not Nick Fury, okay? You just call me Rope. Good. Enjoy. You'll need that if you want your dog. Okay, again. Because there's clearly something I'm missing here. Fastest way to level up, you can use the special operations. That's one of the fastest ways. But if you want it slightly slower but more capable of like testing your own shit, then you can use the 400%. That's what I do. Okay. He's still frenzied even after all that crap. Okay. Molten Fortress I figured out. Guaranteed. This guy's a little different. Ow. Come on, come on. Get in there faster. Gosh darn it. This is actually irritating. Come on, a little closer, a little closer. There we go. There must be a technique to doing this, because I've done this dozens and dozens of times. Let's try again. Maybe the body and then the knee. That might be the way. Yes. Okay. That's it. Now I'm at 50%. And I do have walk a tightrope, right? Okay, I do. And shot focus, okay. So as soon as he comes down, trigger this.
All my senses.
Start blasting. You go for the knee. Keep going for the knee. Okay. Okay. Now I must repeat that. I must repeat that again. I must do that again. And this is what testing is for. Okay, so I'm up close. I trigger this. Shoot chest plate. As soon as that's done, trigger the knee. No. Okay, so that wasn't enough. Has to be a bit faster than that. Noted. Lol. Damn.
All my senses.
I gotta try that again. I almost have it consistent. Almost.
Don't get in my way. I smell
Nope. Still too fast. Okay. So I would need to like reduce it to just enough. Busting the knee at the correct time is the ideal. Okay. So that essentially helps me get some extra free time. Okay. Depends on whether or not you like her minigame. Don't ever buy her. Don't ever buy Descendants. If you're not sure, don't buy. I personally do not play Luna because I do not need her. Some people do, and she's useful for, like, if you've got a group of 4 friends and you want to be the support that buffs them, then okay, that's fine. But again, you have to enjoy her minigame, and that's basically it. So I personally don't use Luna, and I'm definitely the wrong person to ask about Luna. Besides, you can farm every Descendant. Don't ever buy a single Descendant in this game. If you want to spend on money, buy cosmetics.
Detected.
Don't waste your time on Descendants. You will literally be getting no bang for your buck. Aha! That's right. That works. Ines is okay. Like, if you really want to, you can. But I think it's a waste of money. I mean, people don't usually use her for the DPS mod. Like you've already said, other Descendants can clear it faster and easier. And more importantly, people, what they use Luna for is like those dedicated group runs where you can like super buff your teammates and get some insane kill times. Some content creators like to show that shit with their group of friends, but yeah, it really just boils down to that. For me personally, I don't. I have no interest in that kind of shenanigans. If you're still playing the story mode, then just focus on clearing the story mode today. I'm not sure if you're the guy that asked about it before, but you should be out of normal mode within a week of gameplay. Don't waste your time buying Descendants and things like that if you're not even out of the normal game mode. You gotta get clear first, alright? Okay, that wasn't enough. It needs to be like almost to the limit. Okay, noted. Well, in that case, go clear the story mode, dude. Don't ever waste time. This is not an S. This is Glay. And an S does not have a fire rate mod. But no, the issue isn't the fire rate. The issue is basically getting the knockdown. Because although they reduced his frenzy buildup, he still builds up frenzy excessively fast. Which is a problem with a lot of hard mode Colossi. So I need to know the exact limit of where I can hit this guy. I think I'll have to get him just to the edge. And then basically, when he's just at the edge of going frenzy, then I break the knee. It's all about timing. See, Molten Fortress, it doesn't matter. Here, it does. Because Molten Fortress is a very easy situation. Pretty much what I'm thinking about. Basically, I need to measure the frenzy meter so that it's like just on the edge of going frenzy, then I go straight for the knee because the knee breaks fast. If I go straight for the knee after his knee breaks, that should be enough plus spam. Nice. Nah, we can definitely get him one cycle. I've done it a couple times. I'm just trying to get it consistent. Then I want it done right. Well, at least now you know about Spider Bunny. Because look, I'm looking directly at his frenzy meter, right? And then after that, you break his knee, like right when he hits frenzy, and there you go. This will be a guaranteed one phase. I think we can get it consistent. Like I said, it's just practicing until you get it consistent. I'm pretty sure I can. Just need to get him almost to trigger frenzy, then break the knee. Easy peasy. And Sonny, you'll learn a lot if you come streams and videos. That's the way, because we do the testing, like you're seeing right here. Once we do the testing, we release the information to you guys. That's how it works. We want to bring you guys only the... Dudes, my game is bugged. Y'all saw that, right? My Glade didn't even teleport in. What the hell? But I'm pretty sure I can get it consistent, like I said. I just need a little bit of time. Once I get it perfect, then we have a good time. See, I measure by the frenzy meter. And right when it's there. Right when it's there. Go for the kneecap. Kneecap broken, and aw, he didn't trigger it this time. Almost there, though. Almost there. I missed a few shots. Maybe I was a bit too close. Gotta be a bit careful with that. Well, we're getting closer to that ideal. I hate that his gun barrel sometimes blocks the shots.
Damn it.
I'm using Smithereens. I'll test the executor at a later time. But so far, Smithereens has not let me down. I like both, but I have not cored my executor yet. I may at a later time. But for now, I'm not bothering. Welcome, new subscriber. Welcome to the best and only TFD channel that'll provide you with real information. Okay, let's carry on.
Don't get in my way.
There's definitely a way to get it consistent. And that's what I will do today. I might need a little bit more firepower, just a little bit. But we'll see. Okay, now I'm a bit further back. So I can get this just about right. See, he does that, right? Then, if I bust on the knee perfectly, he dies for sure. So, it's all about just practicing until you get that perfect bust on the knee. Ah. Hello, Adam.
So thirsty. Don't get in my way.
Okay, stand right here. Let him walk forward. Okay, I have a slight distance because he lowers his chest piece. Then when it's just close enough, slam attack. Break the knee. And there we are. Okay, okay. Now we're getting it consistent. Okay, again. Perhaps, Kachi. Perhaps. Some fruit is being born for sure.
It's all over. I will find my daughter.
Okay, stand in the shadow here. Let him do this thing. Check the frenzy window. When it's just about ready, hit the knee and then yes. Okay. Once he's down, do it again. Nice. I will post it all up in my build video once this is finished. I just wanted to make sure I could do this consistently. Again. My build video should be out by tomorrow, but I don't like to just immediately post, like, if I can do one thing, I don't immediately like, oh my god, guys, here's a video straight away. No, I don't do that because I think that that kind of thing is dangerous. Not only must you showcase the testing, but you must guarantee that it is viable. So that's what I'm doing right now. But I will have it out by tomorrow and then so on and so forth. We'll just keep going with the videos this week because there's a couple of things I want to do and test this week, and I'm going to make sure it's all right. But don't you worry, you guys will have an answer very soon. And I do mean very soon. Okay. Slam attack. This time it didn't matter how much I dealt, he still went frenzy. Okay. That was wilder than expected, but fair enough. Because you see, even if you can get it consistent like 99% of the time, what's the guarantee? What's the guarantee? But we are closer than we were before. So. I want to try something else though. I have another idea. I have yet another idea. Why? Because I'm wild like that. Okay, have fun. Maybe I do need one more cast. Could be. See you later, Andre. Okay, this is close to consistent. Oh no. I restarted before getting all the loot. No! At least let me do this first before teleporting me. Phew! Well, once you get the dog, you get auto-dismantling features. And of course, this is where you gotta study the videos, Emmanuel. You need to go and learn how to do item filters. Which again is something that you learn once you get into hard mode. So of course my inventory is never full. Get out of story mode, increase your mastery to rank 20, and you'll have a much easier time in this game. Never ever buy Descendants, try Descendants all in normal mode. Hard mode first, Mr. Emmanuel. Anything that you see me doing is because you need to get to hard mode. Okay, don't waste time, my friend. Don't waste time. Time is the one thing that a man must never waste. Okay, almost there. Then that happens. Then quickly break the knee. Then there's the knockdown. Ah, so it's when the frenzy meter is almost full. Almost close. I knew we'd get an answer. I mean, I did tell you before, Emmanuel, don't waste time, right? Follow advice. Do what the creator tells you. You'll never go wrong. Thinking for yourself, bad idea. Just do as I say, and you will enjoy the game. Don't, and well, you could still enjoy the game, but you'll enjoy it in a much harder way. Okay, I've only got time for a couple more runs, so let's make this test fruitful. Whee!
I will end.
Yep. So it has to be just when the frenzy meter is almost full, and then you break the knee. Voila. Perfection. Oh, I'm never against spending money. I encourage it. But what I will say is, don't waste money either. Just like you don't waste time, you don't want to waste money. Because the same dollars could get you some cool ass outfits, and let me tell you, the end game is all fashion. If you're not wearing the slickest outfits to feel good about your gameplay, you know, you're not going to have a lot of fun. And that's why I always tell people, ooh, look at today's gift. Lots of free stuff. Gimme. But yeah, I never waste money, so
Have you completed preparation?
if you're going to do something, you got to do it right. Got to spend on the right things. Why are there so many content notifications, but I've answered all these people? One second. And Mr. Dorito, please do have more sensible chatter. I mean, if you don't want to, that's on you, but if you cannot talk pleasantly or you want to focus on the wrong things, unfortunately, as per our clean stream policy, we will have to remove your messages, and I'd really hate to do that.
Illogical.
Because that's how games like this work, Emmanuel. Of course, you can always pay to make it faster. You should only be watching my videos, Emmanuel, if you want to learn. But, my guy, please, get to hard mode first. Before you start working on other Descendants, get to hard mode first.
I will find my daughter.
Thou shalt have a much easier time, brother. Okay, just practicing before I go. Bank's gonna call me soon, so I gotta be careful. Molten Fortress is easy because it gets knocked down even if you're just like shooting its body. For some weird reason, if you shoot the weak spot on Molten Fortress, it will actually not get knocked down. It will actually go in a frenzy. But if you actually just shoot the body, it gets knocked down for some god-awful reason, which is hilarious. Oh crap, sorry again. I forgot about the nerd screen, my bad. Thanks, Arcane. Don't worry, I'm about to do it again. But yeah, we discovered this earlier and it's pretty hilarious. I don't know why. Don't ask me. Because unlike with Gluttony, where I'm literally wiring the frenzy, this one I'm not. I'm just blasting the body. And for some reason it works. I know, right? The boss covering screen has begun now. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. It's all because people stealing my credit. That's why, you know, if they didn't steal my credit, it's all their fault. We'd be okay. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is. Let's do it again. Because this is funny to me. Alright, you Galapagos tortoise. Die! Yeah, you see? For some reason, if you shoot his body, it's a one phase. And it's consistent. It is consistent. Well, yes. Hence why I said, you gotta get your ass there, friend. Get thine booty into hard mode, or else thou shalt forever remain uncool. It's like that song, you know? Her two kids in high school, they tell her that she's uncool. You don't want to be preoccupied with 1985, okay? You just want to get to hard mode and be cool.
I will find my daughter.
Now then. Excuse me. One last time. Yeah, it's because your technique is wrong. If you're using the correct, well, either your technique is wrong or your build is wrong, Mr. Lee the best. Because he should not be doing that. Are you following my sniping technique and are you following my build? Because if you're not following my sniping technique and my build, then you will have some problems, Mr. Lee. Allow me to demonstrate, good sir. I can show you. Or if you want a little bit of Aladdin in there, I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. But anyway, here we go. I don't even have a core in my sniper, but we can still do that. Okay, so y'all should already know my sniping build. If you need a refresher on the sniping build, go and check the video. Okay, it's my Haley sniper build.
The space-time fabric of the void is
I might repost it
illogical.
a little later if people want. Pyro, right? Okay, so you got my sniping build, you'll be fine. Now watch this demonstration. If you are doing the sniping incorrectly, he will go into invincibility. But you must do it correct. And if I ever catch anyone using the recommended tab for their builds, I will personally reach through this computer. All right, you're going to see this pimp hand come through the computer. You're going to get very familiar with my love line, my lifeline, because this is going to slap you across the face. Don't ever touch that recommended module thing. If anyone in this world ever touches that thing, this hand will go through the computer and it will slap you. Okay? That's how bad it is. Don't ever touch that. Now, when sniping, stand in this spot. You see this next to the staircase? Okay. Stand in this spot. Shoot your first skill. One shot to the shoulder, he goes down. Two shot to the shoulder, he's dead. Okay? This spot. You see that spot? We're gonna do it again. Alright, just for you, Mr. Lee, one more demonstration. Yep. I'm gonna start praying to the Lord and he's gonna bless this pimp hand, alright? I'm gonna ask the Lord to bless my pimp hand and make it strong. But anyway, okay, remember what I said. So Mr. Lee, he should not go into invincibility with one shot unless you're doing something wrong. Okay? Here we go. Again. Like Winter Soldier says, again, this spot, you see this exact spot? Stand in this exact spot. Here we go. First skill. If you miss your shot, that's fine. But get the shoulder. Once he goes down on his knee, you can take your time. You can just shoot like that. Alright? If you miss, it's fine. See? No problem even if you miss. But you need to get your first skill onto him so that he takes the bonus damage. Then aim for the shoulder. He will kneel. Once he kneels, you're good. Don't use your storm snare. Don't use any of that other crap. Just use your zenith and you're good to go. Well then, Lawbreaker, it's time to gather strength in your pimp hand. Pray to the Lord for forgiveness. And it's time for your niece to get a wake-up call. Alright? Now, please do not actually slap your niece. Alright? You're welcome, Lee. Make sure you're following my build exactly. Make sure you have my build. Make sure you're following my build. And then you'll be okay. Alright? You follow my build. You do what I do. You'll be fine. You don't follow my build. You don't do what I do. I can't help you. Okay? Alright. Please do, good sir. Please do. Go look for my Haley sniper build. And of course, go get the piercing light build as well. Once you have both, you'll be fine. Who is this descendant? This is Haley. See? Isn't she pretty? This is Haley in the Chinese Chun-Li type outfit, but I'm using the hair from the geisha set, which is the blue flower hair. I love it because of the hairpin and the flower. You can of course use different hairstyles for her, but it doesn't look as good with the Chinese qipao. Of course, the only other one that I agree with is the side braids, which looks really, really lovely, catering to Haley's original style. But generally, I prefer the blue flower because I think it looks beautiful. And I did think about giving her the white hair that I normally do, or rather the platinum blonde, but it somehow didn't suit this style, so yeah. You should go look for the Ultimate F2P Survival Guide, alright? Ultimate F2P Survival Guide. You will watch this video 10 times. And if you come back without watching the video, get slapped. This hand, alright? I'll give you the backhand too, okay? The claw. Watch that video, you'll be fine. Well, she is generally a sniper, but she's also used for dealing devastating amounts of damage via shooting her gun. So you can do that too. Right, Renna? This man shall suffer. Alright. Thank you all very much for watching the show today. I must go, but don't worry, I'll be back in the evening, so I hope you guys tune in tonight. Thank you. Alright. And I'll see you all in the next one. Don't do anything weird while I'm gone, okay? And make sure to watch the videos and learn. I'll see you all this evening. Okay? Catch you guys then. Y'all have a good one.